are we gonna do? Talk to Fuyu? Jesus Christ, why? Why? Just go away. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's a charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something? I'm really starting to think that. Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. But how did you know that we were here then? Results? Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. This is where the game tells me that Hajime beats the shit out of Nagito because he shouldn't be talking to us like that, even if it's a joke. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually.
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course, you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue. What are you gonna do, Chiaki? When all your friends are about to go do something, and then you tell them, yeah, oh hell yeah, let's go. That one friend tells you, so what are you about to do? Oh my god. I've been hit with that. I don't really remember being hit with that kind of shit. Well, nah. Mostly, I can only remember it happening like 2 or 3 times in high school. And they were all in different years, so they were pretty spread out, so I've experienced it, but I don't go through it all the time. I'm going to try to talk to Fuyu and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. He does seem to have like a soft spot for Chiaki, so just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you. Chiaki?
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Huh? Did you actually want her to stay? Actually? What do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. It's obvious that Hajime has a thing for Chiaki. I mean, who wouldn't? Let's see here. The beach house, right? So we gotta go to the second island. There's nobody really showing up, so that's good. But let's check on the pet. You're okay. But just in case, let me get you another sunflower seeds. Yeah, you're a rabbit, so you like this shit, huh? There you go. Gundam? I haven't seen you all day. Where you been? I was right. Huh?
What happened?
I already assumed you would come here. There's nothing you can hide from me. The Supreme Overlord who wields the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends.
I can see it!
We're preoccupied with your infantile beach play. You caught me? It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. Alright, show head ass. Adachi head ass. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see. So he wanted to be invited too. You're way too easy to read, Gundam. Step it up. I wouldn't mind hanging out with Gundam, it's just that he needs to speak to us. And stop acting like he's so much better than us. So,
Now
yeah.
then.
Let's try going inside. Sure. Nagito?
Whoa!
Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard. You two have arrived at a good time. I have discovered something very terrible. So, why? Why are you trying to flex on me? And why are you smiling? A terrible discovery. Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonya's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikon? Yep, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Somebody gonna tell me who Sato is?
Big news.
Listen, I have big news. Huge news. What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mayu's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen.
No, that is not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. Then, what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. I know I've heard that name before, and it was in a Danganronpa game. I just don't remember when and where I heard that name. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. So, where are you getting at?
That is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but
wow.
it is a heroine mask to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine. Anyway, so you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? Well, it wouldn't be the first time. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. Alright, Nagito, I'll give you that one. You you can have that one, but you're still a piece of shit. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
However,
although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell? Hajime kills me. He basically has the same reactions I have.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Well, this is awkward. What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. So after he or she interviewed Sparkling Justice proceeded to beat their ass until they died. Okay. I mean, why would you interview a serial killer in the first place? No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. Well, There is that one case, but we won't talk about that now. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. Wait a minute. Peko, you... I understand that Nagito is a piece of shit, but you sounded really suspicious right there. But I'm not going to blame Peko because I'm not going to be a Kazuichi. So, okay, let me just shut up now. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the mask, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
Listen.
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonya. I do understand Sonya's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. So let me go to what Mikan has to say. Mikan, you have something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. I don't know how to explain this to you, Mikan, but we already knew that. So you were right. It wasn't that important. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer. So she was just instantly killed. I guess that's a better way to go out? What does that mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death was instant. That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Well, I didn't... Wait a minute. That means she couldn't have crawled to the door. Somebody placed her there, right? And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry, I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they start suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Saionji. This letter. If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 o'clock p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then... Oh, I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? We need to bring this up to Hiyoko when the class trial begins. It's probably going to be like one of the first things that we discuss. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears and claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. And Kazuichi.
Oh my.
Miss Sonya, she looks strangely excited. Awesome! That's like a powerful Gat Moe. Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess. And Miss Sonya is something else. This guy is just so laid back. I should leave him alone. I should leave him be. Alright, Nagito. Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how are you able to find that out? Jeez, after listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. This motherfucker went inside my cottage? Everyone's cottages?
Yep.
Told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard. He did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, we went to the trouble of gathering all this. Oh, this is everyone's footprints. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I want to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyu wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Saonji. Hiyoko's?
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps...
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. Treating her like a small animal. Well, that's not too far-fetched. Oh shit. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But it was totally worth it. The footprints I collected there was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. She's probably the one who made Mayu's body appear near the door. Because since Mikon said that she died instantly, there's no way she would die instantly. Like, if they struck her from behind, she wouldn't be able to magically turn around and then plop her ass down the fucking door. So, Hiyoko's probably the one who moved her. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to this incident. Are we done yet? Yep, we are done with the investigation. So, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.